Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a Mythic Legion's Gold Knight and we're going to see how we can plus him up. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, so we're going to do a little more casual review today over in the extra little review space, not the normal review space that we typically do things in. Because recently my good buddy, the Glow Man himself, Randall, he sold me an extra Gold Knight from Mythic Legions that he had, and I had a couple of ideas spinning around in my head of something that I wanted to do. Greg, my good buddy Greg, who does all of the shows with me, Double Jointed on Saturday, had some ideas of how to plus up a Gold Knight, and I had some extra capes and some extra weapons and stuff. So let's just see how we can plus this guy up and take a basic, you know, sort of like a basic like army builder and make him into something a little more deluxe. So like I said, Randall sold me an extra Gold Knight that he got recently in an in-stock sale, and I love these guys. I absolutely love the Gold Knights. I love the armor. I love the color. I love everything they come with, and I thought, how can I take this guy and make him more of a deluxe figure? And something that my buddy Greg had been talking about was that how he got a couple of these extra gold heads. Now these helmets here were sort of exclusive to the Father Christmas retail version with the green cloak, and inside of the little baggie was this helmet. You can see this is very similar to the one that came on the Valiant Knight body. I mean, it is the exact same head that came on the Valiant Knight body, and I just absolutely love this helmet. And I loved Greg's idea of like taking this helmet and like just this helmet alone, adding it to the Gold Knight and just letting that, you know, plus this guy up. So I went on eBay, I found one, snatched it up, got it in, and we're gonna see how this looks when placed on the body. So let's get this guy out of the way. Let's get this guy opened up, check him out, see everything he comes with. This isn't going to be a full review of the Gold Knight because you guys have got Knight builders before. You know, you've got some of these army builders. You've got all the extra stuff he comes with here, all the little ties. So let's get him untied, see what we can do with this guy. I'm very interested to see like just the helmet alone. Like what can we do with just this helmet? Like I said, this was Greg's idea. He's like, oh yeah, I got a couple of those Gold Knights. I've been getting these Father Christmas gold helmets. I think the paints match up very well, if not the exact same color. So let's get all this out of the way. Let's take a look at everything he comes with here. I can already tell I'm not going to probably be using this shield and the weapons or the bucket helmet with the plume. Probably want to give him some more like gold weapons, but you can see everything he comes with. Comes with the you know, your standard like bucket knight helmet with this little blue plume. I think the colors look great together. I'm just not a fan of this plume at all. I would rather go, you know, helmet without the plume. But here is the standard body and the standard head that he comes with. We're going to go ahead and pop these shoulder pauldrons on because I know we're definitely going to be using those. But getting those in there, yeah, they plug in pretty well. They're kind of the left one's a little stiff, a little hard to go in, but that's okay. We're gonna get it. There we go. And this guy looks great, like out of the package. He's amazing. You know, I wish he had more of like a gold shield or a gold sword to kind of like, you know, go along with him, but that's okay. We've got tons of those. We can replace weapons, no problem. So let's just pop the standard head off, pop the new head on. Oh man, this looks so good. Boy, you know, Greg knows what he's talking about. Man, it just looks great. That's such a great idea from Greg to do this. Just popping that helmet on. It does seem to be a little yellower, a little more yellow than the regular gold. But you can see we now have what is very similar to a Valiant Knight, just in gold form. So here we have, we're going to go ahead and give him a belt, and I found him a gold sword and all of my extra Mythic Legions bits and bobs. This helmet is just amazing. It looks so good on him. And, you know, you could leave this guy on your shelf just as is. And he would look great. But, you know, what if you wanted to make him a named character? And you can do that. You can pop on a different head. All of a sudden, he becomes a unique character. I love this look. I think that looks great. I wish we had more unhelmeted human heads to go around. You know, we're going to pop on this orc head that came with the Lejay figure. I think that looks great. If you wanted to have an orc that has sort of like made his way, made a name for himself as a knight. Here we have the Lejay head, which I think also just looks absolutely fantastic. Pretty much any human head you throw on this body is going to be great. But yeah, that looks fantastic. Let's see what else we got here. Let's pop this on. Again, another orc has made his way up through the ranks and made a name for himself and become a knight. I think that looks great. That green and gold look really good together. Let's see here. Throw a skeleton head on there. And yeah, that just looks menacing. I think there's so much you can do with this gold body and different heads to sort of like plus it up and make it something extra, a little more, with very little effort. But that gold helmet, that's how he's going on my shelf for sure. Has a little gold sword. You can come up with a whole entire story about why this guy is completely decked out head to toe in gold. And yeah, like I said, very reminiscent of the Valiant Knight, and I would love to have a gold Valiant Knight. And with this, I pretty much have it. So let's see what else we can do here to add a little more value and make this guy a little more deluxe. So you guys probably know where I'm going with this, because I do this quite a lot. I add a lot of these to my Mythic Legions figures, but we're going to go ahead and you guys know I have this Zarya cape from Action Figure Armory, but I have one that I bought for my Magnus figure, and this one is beautiful. It's got this nice, beautiful gold and red motif going on. These cloaks are reversible, so you can make them, you know, have them on the inside any way you want. You guys know the deal. The material is beautiful. It's very nice and heavy. It's got a nice weight to it. The wire on the inside is absolutely perfectly matched to the weight of the material. It holds it very well. So we're going to add this cape from my Magnus figure, and you know, we are going to have to take the head off, and we're going to pop this on. I think we're going to go with the red on the inside, gold on the outside. It may be too much gold, having the gold on the inside. There we go, looking beautiful. Bunch up the cape, and man, this guy is like, it's getting super deluxe. Absolutely looking fantastic. I like that different shade of gold for the cape. It just breaks it up, and it just really takes this, you know, basic army builder and really pluses it up, makes it more deluxe, makes it more unique, and makes it really stand out on your shelf. And so there you have it. There's a few ways that you can take you know, your average basic army builder and make them something more, make them something unique, give them something of a story, and so that this guy is not just your basic figure. Now, you could flank this guy with 2 other basic gold knights with different helmets and have them, like, have this guy be like the, you know, the captain of the Gold Guard or something like that. But, you know, adding one of these beautiful capes from Action Figure Armory, you know, one of these, you know, bonus heads, it's just fantastic. And it just adds so much to this figure. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Thanks to Randall again for selling me this guy. I did want an extra gold knight just to do this very thing with, and he looks amazing on my shelf. So thank you guys for watching. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.